Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to have a short summary of the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Today we explore about manipulation. It is about understanding people, respect them and building genuine connection that naturally lead to trust and success. The secret of dealing with people. The first idea is simple but life changing. People do not like criticism, they resist it. Even when they are wrong, they protect their self image. When we criticize, complain, or blame, we trigger defensiveness instead of change. Instead, the book teaches us to appreciate honesty. When someone does something right, acknowledge it. When they make effort, notice it. Appreciation makes people feel valued, and valued people naturally cooperate. Imagine a workplace where instead of pointing out mistake, first a manager says, I really appreciate how much effort you put into this. Suddenly the conversation becomes constructive instead of tense. This lesson is clear. If you want to influence, stop attracting egos and start recognizing efforts. How to make people like you. The book then explains the people are drawn to those who make them feel important and heard. The first principle is to show genuine interest in others. When you ask about someone's work, dream, or struggles with their real curiosity, they feel respected. Most people rarely experience true listening, so when you offer it, you instantly stand out. The second principle is to smile. A simple smile communicates warm openness and trust before any words are spoken. The third principle is to remember the names. A person's name is deeply connected to their identity. When you remember it, you acknowledge their individuality. And perhaps the most powerful rule is this: encourage others to talk about themselves. When people speak about their experiences, they feel engaged. When they feel engaged, they associate their positive feelings with you. In short, if you want people to like you, make them feel seen, heard, and valued. How to win people to your way of thinking. Now the book moves into persuasion. The first rule is to avoid arguments. If you win the argument, you often lose the relationship. People rarely change opinions because they were defeated. They change when they feel respected. Instead of saying you are wrong, try to say, I may be mistaken, but let us look at this together. This keep conversation cooperative rather than competitive. Another key principle is to admit when you are wrong quickly and sincerely. This reduces tensions and builds credibility. Ironically, people trust those who can admit mistakes. The book also stresses asking questions rather than giving orders. When people feel they contributed to the idea, they support it more strongly. For example, instead of saying we should do it this way, ask, what do you think would work best here? The result is same, but ownership is shared. Influence grows not from force but from respect and collaboration. The fourth part says how to be a leader people follow. Leadership, according to this book, is not about authority, it is about inspiration. A good leader praises improvement and small progresses. This builds confidence and encourages growth. Another leadership rule is to make others feel that the idea is theirs. When people feel ownership, they commit fully. The book also teaches us to talk about mistakes indirectly. Instead of saying you do this wrong, you might say, I made a similar mistake once and here is what I learned. This approach teaches without humiliating. A great leader protects dignity while guilting improvement. When people feel respected, they follow willingly. The fifth part is the core message of the book that we are going to see now. As it heard, this book teaches one timeless truth. Success without people is not about clever tricks. It's about genuine respect. When we stop trying to dominate conversation and start trying to understand people, relationship improve. When relationships improve, opportunity follow naturally. Whether in friendship, business, family, or leadership, the same principle works. Treat people as important and they will treat you as trustworthy. Influence is not forced, it is earned through kindness, empathy, and sincerity. So, friends, the message of this book is simple yet profound. If you want better relationship, start forcing focusing on changing other people and start improving how you treat them. Listen more, appreciate more, argue less, respect always. Because in the end, people may forget what you said, but they never forget how we made them feel. Thanks for listening. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.